It's Hot 107.5, man. Home in the morning. He, Big Greg, Delicious, J. Will. Right now, no round of applause for the man that got the dopest album in the land right now, Fat Joe in the building. Hey, man, block the whole promo. You already know, man. Welcome to the D, man.
Thank you so much, man. You know, they got me staying. I'm staying in a hotel. It's outside of the D. I was like, yo, this ain't Detroit. As soon as I start driving over there, I'm like, yeah, we in Detroit.
Yo, so you
in jeopardy of a carjacking down the block, you're in the D, my man.
Stop, man. Stop. Hey, man, new album, man. Block the whole promo, man. This album is crazy. Banger album, man. You got some hits on there. You and Remy did your thing on this joint right here.
We put our heart into this album, man. We want to give it back to the people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we knew we had something to say. We knew we wanted to make an ill album and just show them what a quality is like. It felt like when it feels like a breath of fresh air, like it's what the game been missing for real.
Right.
So when you get a quality project from A to Z, because nowadays, you know, it's about one song. You know, we rock with one song and then that's that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, you know, artists nowadays don't really have, you know, a real body of work because it's like a singles game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. Like all the way up with double platinum.
That's what I was about to say.
Congratulations.
So, thank you so much. Yo, Delicious, what's up, mama? Major distraction.
So you already hit on the all the way up thing, man. That song was the best song last year, man. Hands down, like that song was it. Period. Right.
All the way up.
That's we use that in the morning time.
That's smart. That's smart. What happened was we just wanted to when I said me and Remy gonna do an album again, I knew it had to be crazy, and I had went all over in different places, Atlanta, Canada, wherever you can name, Spanish, Black, Jamaican, and I was just looking for like what's gonna really pop off, and I noticed that everybody want to be all the way up.
All the way up.
I gotta break into that because you just mentioned Remy. And
we going there.
Yeah, I gotta go there because it's, oh my goodness, it's like, I wouldn't even say it's the elephant in the room. It's just like the biggest thing ever in everybody's room. But you didn't come along with this Remy train like as of lately. Obviously, you had this love, respect, and knowledge.
Remy since she was 17 years old.
Exactly. So what was it about? What was the fire that you saw in her?
Oh no, Remy's the best. Remy's the best. That's just the bottom line. She's still the best to this day. And I've been told her that before any rap beef, anything like that. When we started working, I was like, listen, sis, you're the best rapper in the game. You're the best female rapper in the game. You better than all these dudes, too. So if we get together in the studio and we do what we got to do, just listen to me, and I'm going to take you to the promised land.
So you've always known that?
What? When I met Remy Ma, Pun brought it to me. She rapped for like 20, 30 minutes straight. And she was just, you didn't want to see that, Remy. Thank God they see social media then.
See, I be telling people that, like,
oh, you don't want to see that one.
That was the problem. Like this problem.
This Sheether is
like work.
It's crack residue. It's crack residue to that Remy.
Speaking of
the lean back Remy
Sheether,
verse was crazy.
Right.
The lean back Remy verse was
Yeah,
crazy.
but
That was commercial.
I am not familiar with Sheether. That is new Remy to me. I've never known Remy for being that cool.
Remy
let me tell you what Remy was doing. While lean back, let me tell you something. Nobody want to catch a L.
Okay.
Nobody want to catch a L.
Come on, tell them, Joe.
Right or wrong?
Right, this is true.
Delicious get beat up in a club by some other chick. It's over.
It's a bad
Nobody,
thing.
no, it's not a bad thing.
It's over.
Suicide. It's over.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Don't come out the house no more. Right? So nobody want to catch your L. So lean back, number one in America. Remy over here betting 50, 100,000 cash against chicks that's hot in the hood where the D-boys is coming. They bringing 100. Remy bringing 100 while she number one.
They ready.
Killing all these girls in rap battles, like just destroying them. Remy Ma, number one, you hearing on the radio.
Yes.
She put the crown on, like she didn't care. She battled a chick from the corner, just long as they had that money for the battle. She killed everybody.
Is we talking about like the Coutures and the Miss Hustles and the Queen?
We talking about, I don't know exactly who. I know she battled whoever thought they was hot and had some money.
Anybody can get it.
And she had no problem. So are you encouraging this battle between her and Nicki? How do you feel about that battle? Or is this even a battle or just something that just happened?
Or is it suicide for Remy, for Nicki
I
to
don't know,
respond?
man. What I can tell you is this, man. The reason why, you know what I'm saying, and if y'all gonna film me, don't chop this interview.
Let's
up.
go.
Hello, yes.
Let's
Glad
chop
you
it up.
said
It's all
that.
real.
Because yesterday I did an interview in Chicago and they was chopping it up, and I ain't really appreciate that, right? So what happens is, you know, the only reason why Fat Joe ain't acting like Conan right now is because it's two females.
Right.
And I think that's some suckers for a dude to be commenting on another chick or whatever. They
Uh-huh.
going at it, they gonna go at it.
Mm-hmm.
What I can tell you is my sister's the very best on the planet Earth and can't no chick see her.
That's
That's all I'm telling you.
Now,
So, yeah.
I just want to ask this. We've been saying this on the morning show. In your perspective
That's
of
your
the
17th guy on the morning.
yeah.
Go ahead,
Your
man.
perspective in battle, though, right? We've been asking or saying that it's a time limit that Nikki got
It's
to
definitely
respond,
it's-
right?
it
Like in
hasn't-
true essence of a battle,
It's
right?
expired, hasn't it?
Yeah,
And
I
would you-
think it's been gone.
Thank you. Okay, I just want to make sure I got that out.
You
I
know,
guess I'm just a girl. I'm just a
And
girl
it takes you a
because
little longer?
no, I'm excited. It takes me a little longer. I'm very excited for this rap battle because for a long time, and I have respect for both artists. For a long time, Nicki, she was getting all the awards, she was getting all the accolades, she was getting all the plaques, she was getting all the recognition, all the credentials, and rightfully so because she was out putting out, body of work or whatever. So now when Remy came along and ethered her with Cheether, I felt bad because I'm like, okay, well, get up. It's like when you're watching a good boxing match.
Come on, Craig.
Come on, Craig. Get up, Craig. Come
Yeah,
on.
problem is, I'm for that too. But technically I'm for that. That's why I believe in Remy Ma.
Yeah.
Because you don't know, Remy was the female rapper of the year 2 years in a row.
Wow.
She went to prison. Every day they told her in prison she wasn't gonna be nothing. She wasn't gonna be. She wasn't gonna be nothing. And nobody waiting for her. She comes out. She has the most beautiful relationship with her husband in the universe.
Round of applause.
Any woman in the world wish in the universe they have this type of situation.
I know.
You know
That
what?
is the truth.
And as far as blacks and Latinos, everybody's a single parent person. You know,
Right.
fathers is quick to leave or whatever the case may be. And here you got two young black people who've been through everything you could think of, went and got married on TV, raising a family the right way. She did everything in her life to become positive.
Right,
Right.
right.
She's just been black love.
Yeah, she's
She's
been
been-
Holding
positive.
her tongue.
Oh, yeah, she's just been chilling.
Right.
And she's a businesswoman. She put out a record, went double platinum, nominated for 2 Grammys. She's the hottest chick in the game. So my thing is, that's why I always go for Remy, because to me is what you're talking about.
Right.
She got really knocked down.
Right.
She didn't get dragged through the mud. She got dragged through the prison yard.
Right.
And she out here right now and
Winning.
trying to do her own thing.
Right.
You understand what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Right.
Remy ain't look for this rap battle. She ain't try to do all this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you know, it's crazy that she's in this predicament.
Man, now you said that pun bought you Remy, right?
Yes.
Go dive into that whole Remy pun Fat Joe
Well, Pun
relationship.
met Remy, and he met her, and he told her he met her, and then she told him where she lived, and he went over there the next day, and she came downstairs. Next thing you know, he had her braiding his hair on the way to so Pun crazy.
Yeah,
Bless.
Oh,
Yes.
Rest in
God, I love
peace.
it.
Yes.
When we went to the Grammys, he had the finger waves like they said. This dude is absolutely
Yep.
nuts. No, finger waves like Drew down in the Bay Area.
Right.
When he went to the Grammys, you can see it. It's online.
Right. No, I know.
He was
I know.
finger waved out. So she's doing his braids. Next thing you know, Remy show up, and it's the J-Lo video with Fat Joe and Pun. She was like, yo, I'm a kid from the Bronx.
Right.
I'm with Pun, I'm with Joe. We had a J-Lo video first day. I rock with them, and then he told me, you know, yo, Twin, I found my artist.
Right.
So now to me, you let me tell it, Big Pun was the best lyricist in the game at the time, no question, hands down. Now, when he brought Remy and she started spitting for like 20 minutes, I got jealous. I just had to. So Remy said she kept going because she was like, "Oh my God, he don't like me. He
So I'm
don't
telling
like me.
you,
He
yeah,
don't
yeah.
like me. I got to keep going." Meanwhile, she's destroying. Like I never heard a girl rap like this.
Right.
So I'm like, boom. I'm just sitting there and just like boom. But when we walk away, Pun says, "Yo, don't worry, Twin. We signing under you, Twin."
Right. Right.
So And that's been that. So, but to answer your original question is, Remy been with us since she was 17. Not only that, I never let a dude rap to Remy. Nobody in our crew ever even been with Remy.
Round of
Ever,
applause.
we don't let
Protect
nobody
her.
talk to
Protect her.
her.
That's
So,
right.
That's how
so
my career is.
I was thinking the other day, I was on a plane and I landed. I saw Pat Pooch, we did Jimmy Kimmel. I said, yo, let me ask you something. He said, what? I said, how the hell you meet Remy, B? Because I was blocking everything.
Now, you know what?
That was fake.
It's funny that you spoke on Pap as well, man. At one point, y'all had some friction, but y'all put that aside for
Well,
Remy.
you know, I really know what it is. Not for Remy.
Okay.
It was when me and Remy had fell out.
Okay.
So then, you know, she's a female, so I had to address this guy.
Gotcha.
Who really had nothing to do with it.
Gotcha, gotcha.
Right? You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
But,
okay.
you know, and I just realized that we got so much love for her.
Right.
Like, I love her in a brother way. Like, trust me, it's hard for me to not to be coming up in here blacking out.
Right.
Because for her, we dying.
Right.
Like, you understand what I'm
Understand,
saying?
I
Like,
got you.
I'm dead ass serious.
I got
Like,
you.
we dying for this. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's my sister. We jump off a roof holding. I don't care, man.
I got you.
Like, I don't
got
think
you.
you understand.
No,
I really
I got
just
you.
don't care. Like, that's just,
That's real.
I don't care, man.
Right.
Like, I'm being honest with you. I don't care.
Right.
Like, so, you know, when you're dealing with a guy who's damn near Taliban, you know,
Right.
you're fucking out.
Right.
I'm
Right.
a reformed citizen rehabilitated.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to be a man about this
Okay.
and let these two women do it, especially because Remy ain't even comment on this shit.
Yeah.
So what am I looking like trying to comment and all that? You know
Got
what
you.
I'm saying? So
Got you.
I'm just saying, you know, I'm just saying, yo, man, it is what it is. I don't know, man.
You
I
know,
don't know what to tell you.
I never knew Fat Joe had so many stories. That's one thing I never
No,
knew.
I
You had.
didn't
I
either.
know
I
you
got a
did.
question for you
You've been in
too.
the game forever.
I know, but
Nah, the way he
March
was telling
9th is
stories on
coming.
Sports Center.
You know what? You know what's coming, right?
Go for it.
March 9th is coming. You know
March,
that means
March 9th is coming up, man. You
So
gotta
you-
tell us your
Serious.
biggest.
Yeah.
you gotta give us your best, your biggest, your most exclusive Biggie story.
Oh man, you serious?
Yes.
man. Come on, man.
Biggie, I knew Biggie before he blew. I gave Biggie his first show at the Fever.
Fever.
Personally, I booked Biggie Smalls his first show, and I got it's facts. You see Puff Daddy here, you ask him. Fat Joe gave him his first show, right? Now, Biggie, I used to go to his house, and this is with no disrespect. You know, D-Rock, I know you're going to be listening. I love you. You know, he'll confirm. You know, my story's just real. Everything I say is real.
Okay.
I ain't going to lie to you. You can't fact check me and be like, this guy's lying. My joints is real, right? So I go to his house in Brooklyn all the time to visit him. He ain't really have the doorknob. He had the joint you just push open. So I'm visiting this dude. The next thing I know is Biggie Smalls. It's not even Biggie Smalls. It's become Notorious B.I.G.
Okay.
So this guy is number 1, 2, and 3 on Billboard. Right, the biggest you ever seen in your life.
Right.
It just happened, right? And now he rocking cashmere, salmon suits. Okay, he's
Down to the side.
right? So I ain't see him. We used to talk on the phone, but I ain't see him in like he was gone,
Right.
like maybe 8 months, right? So I'm going to this vibe party, and it's just mad people around this truck, right? And I had dropped my second album earlier that week.
Okay.
So I'm going to vibe party, going to promote or whatever. So when I'm walking up, I see Biggie. Peep the jewel, peep the key, the major key.
Okay.
So I see Biggie from far. He had little Kim with her. She was stupid young, right? So when I see him, I'm like, oh, shit, Biggie, right? Immediately, I said to myself, this is the major key. Yo, I'm not going to go up to him. He probably changed.
Different guy.
And do you know how people be saying everybody changed, this and that? So I was one of those guys. I said to myself, yo, he probably changed. He ain't the same. I'm not going to go over there, this and this and that.
Right.
Biggie sees me past the crowd. Yo, Joe. Yo, Craig. Yo.
Really?
That album is crazy. Kim, we've been bumping the album the whole week. You got nice. Yo.
Right.
And I was just, that moment I learned a lesson where I was just like, wow. Like, people's perception of you change. It don't necessarily mean you changed.
Exactly.
And I would say that's one of my dopest Biggie stories. But I can see, I was there when he made Hypnotize.
Ooh.
I was in the studio with Biggie.
Really?
So every night Hypnotize come on, we could be in Africa,
Right.
Asia, when that thing come on, you know, I'd be like, yo, I was there. I don't care who it is. If he was there, I'd be like, yo, I was there when he was there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Another thing people don't know is I made, you know, I'm responsible for doing the Bone and Biggie, Bone and
Hey,
Biggie,
Bone
Biggie. Because Bone Thugs was rocking with Tupac.
Right.
But those was my boys since day one. We were signed to the same label.
Right.
So they was my boys since day one. So I used to go to Cleveland, mess with them and all that. And then Biggie was like, yo, Joe, I really need them boys on the joint.
Yeah.
And they was like, yo, Joe, we not with it. We don't pop. We don't want to get in this.
Right.
We don't want to this and that. So I wound up gassing them to do the song with Biggie. And they got together, and it's a classic for hip hop.
Classic.
Yeah, it definitely is a classic.
Classic. Let's switch gears, man. Let's talk sneakers real quick. Favorite pair of Jordans? If you had one pair that you stayed clean, you could rock every day, what pair would that be?
I really can't answer to you. Yeah, man, he said my Blue Force. I got most exclusive sneaker in the planet.
I know. If you ever wanted to pass them down the radio,
We in Detroit. Yeah, I said that the whole Facebook shut off. I said, yo, Fat Joe, you bugging out.
Oh, so you a sneakerhead?
man, beyond sneakerhead over there,
I
man.
got a sneaker.
It's the first dude to kiss the bottom of the
Yeah, I
shoe,
definitely
man.
do.
You gotta embrace the culture, delicious, when you come to New York.
Yo, that's all he talks about. He's a sneakerhead. All he talks about is sneakers. We call them gym shoes here. He
Sneakers,
got
man,
us calling them
sneakers.
sneakers.
Well, you know, we did everything for sneakers.
Yes, we did.
So, like, when I was a young kid and I first started hustling, I was doing it for sneakers. So I'm risking my life. You know, I started out with anyway. I'm just saying it was like real crackhead numbers. You know what I mean? I started out with the $50, going over there to get it, coming back over there. But it was all for a pair of sneakers.
Right.
At the end of the day, it was all for a pair of sneakers. Y'all got these fly sneakers. All right, let me go back tomorrow. Risk my life again. Stand on the corner for another pair of sneakers. So now that we, you know, legit and we can afford it, you know, we love that.
I need the Fat Joe plug on the sneakers, though. I ain't gonna even sit here and lie to you, B. I need that plug, size 12. Fat Joe, like, nigga, please.
Super plug now. I could put you with my guy at the store and he can give it to you direct.
We gonna get it in. We gonna get it.
Got it now.
Now look, you from New York, right? So I know you love sneakers. So when do you decide to throw your butters on? Because I know you gotta wear them every once in a while. So when you like, okay, this is
Trying to figure out
the day
what's
for
the
the butters.
buzz. But just
For
break it down to
week
Detroit.
Tims.
Oh yeah, I do that all the time. So
Okay.
Gotta keep those on, man. Gotta keep those on, man.
okay,
Yeah, I've always
Gotta have
dated New York
double soul,
guys,
though.
and so I got like
so
you know.
smart.
Yeah.
So smart.
So Plata o Plomo, man. What do you want people?
The
If they
album,
haven't
the
got the
album is
album.
incredible.
Yes.
And Money Shower's taking off right
That's
now.
my
It's number
jam.
15 in the country. And what's crazy is that it's number 15 and it's just people just starting to hear it. Like, yo, I just heard Money Shower. So we working that. Then we're gonna come with the joint with Dream next. We're gonna go to an island where
Okay.
probation to let Remy go.
Well, can I go with you guys?
Are you blowing smoke up my?
No, I'm serious. I'm saying right now,
that's
I'm
it.
going
You know how
out
to
there.
You know how to dance the Jamaican style,
I
like.
know how to do some stuff. I mean, I know how to swivel a little bit.
So you're hired. I mean, all right, we're gonna do that. I'm gonna get at you.
How you do it every time, Joe? Every time you drop, man. You just always every time, like when you drop an album, your single, it's it. Like it don't. You never did it
Well,
where
you
your
know, I
single
got-
wasn't
I
that
got-
one.
You know how people say, well, I believe in God 1,000,000%.
Round of applause.
And you know how everybody they say they give their life to the Lord. I gave my life to hip hop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like Mother's Day, I'm not with my mother. I'm performing for somebody else's mother. You know, at night I be in the studio 5, 6 in the morning. All the young boys be looking at me like I'm crazy. Yo, why the OG in here? This and that. I'm like, alright.
I work the
I
youngest.
drop that joint to you. And the crazy thing is like, you know, I'm just so dedicated. Like I gave my life to hip hop. Like I actually missed a large portion of it. I'm out here, man. I've been on the road for a whole month. B. I mean, I'm talking about 15 interviews a day. Here, there, and I won't stop because it's all about, I know what it takes. I know what it takes, the extra effort. And for me, I've been in the game so long to where I know this is hip-hop history happening.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
definitely.
I'm trying to keep pushing it because I know guys really, I mean, the guys who paved the way for us really ain't get it to this point.
Yeah.
So if Fat Joe pump out a couple more number ones, it's gonna be a unanimous theory 20 years from now when you look back and you be like, yo, this boy was bad.
Because that's what I was telling. Come on, I'm like, to me, you did just as much for the game as Puffy and Russell and and Birdman and the moguls that they talk about. Like, and then to bring Khaled and then take everything to the next level. Like,
the Black Beetle.
that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, where did Khaled come from, Joe? Like, where did he come from? Please tell us, man.
You know how I discovered Khaled.
Yeah, I know you, but it was crazy though.
Yeah, we gave him his first deal and everything. But he's my brother. He's my daughter's godfather.
Oh yeah.
You created a monster.
You know, with me personally, I told him a lot of stuff, and he just got way more energy than me.
Okay.
Yeah, he got way more energy. So he took that blueprint and ran
with it.
Crazy.
Bananas. But to get back to Khaled, man, everything everybody learned about him now, I learned years ago. Like I fell in love with Khaled many years ago. That's why I moved to Miami, because he was like my secret. I'm like, damn, man, Khaled's
keep
the
that
best,
close.
this and this and that. And so to see him spread love and show people love and people loving him for him just being him, and it's an amazing thing. And me personally, I just went to his house in LA, man. I might have cried on that couch, man. I couldn't believe it. And when I come through, I don't ask for money. All I ask for is just, yo, man, you know what's up. Chef, everybody got to come to the big homie. You know what I'm saying? Yo, what you want, Mr. Joe?
Right.
Take that turkey bacon and that. Fix the TV.
So he laid it out for you.
All the time. He got to, man. It's like, not just him. I made at least 10, 15 guys millionaires in the game. Like, I put a lot of people on
Do
Delicious.
you know how much they respect you, though? In case you don't hear, like an artist, Rich Montana, speaks so highly of you. Of all the people that he can tell me, he's like, get to know.
Well, you know I put him on.
Well, he said, get to know Joe.
It's a fact.
I said, but I was like, I'm waiting, like you said, on a Diddy.
You ever heard of
Russell.
You ever heard of blackball? Well, it exists. French Montana was hot in the streets, and they would not play. They was never gonna play French Montana. You would have never heard of French Montana. They was never ever gonna play. Fat Joe went up to the radio station with his CD and said, "Play this." And they said, "Nah, you got beef with such and such." I said, "Well, who you really want beef with? You want beef with Fat Joe or you want beef with them?"
See, when they
took the CD and said, "No, Fred, pop that."
Hey, man.
I swear he said, Delicious. If you want to learn some things, there's a man that'll sit down and talk to you for hours and give you that power. Get to know Joe. I said, that Joe? I said, he's a great artist. He's like, no, that man has the business. I was like, okay.
Hey, the longevity definitely speaks for itself. The work speak for itself. I want to hold you up, man. One last question. I got to ask you this. President Donald Trump had to go there. As a New Yorker, I mean, no, I had to go there.
It had shit to do with Donald Trump. I had to go there.
But what's your whole feeling on how he doing this ban, the immigration thing, the wall, so on and so forth? And him being a New Yorker himself, how you feel about him acting a clown in
I'm gonna
office?
tell you something, man. Like, it's time that people like you and me and everyone else stick together. And we gotta speak for the voiceless. And if it's going to the streets, it's going to the streets. Whatever it is, we got to get together because, what happens is privilege can ruin people.
True.
So, like, you got some Spanish people. Like, I'm Puerto Rican and Cuban. The minute Puerto Rican and Cubans, they American. Right? So we ain't got that struggle for the people.
Right.
But what about our Mexican brothers?
Right.
They ain't doing nothing but working hard trying to chase the American dream.
Right.
That nobody, I don't know what they talking about. I don't know who want to pick cotton right now, 2017. Pick apples, pick oranges, make ketchup. Like, these people really raising people's kids and all that, and calling them criminals and throwing them. So the point is, we got to speak for them and we got to bond together with them. And the same thing with our Muslim brothers. Our Muslim brothers are good people.
Very good.
Islam is a beautiful religion.
Peaceful.
Mostly not even that. All the Muslims I ever met in my life were beautiful people.
Right.
You understand? Peaceful people. So, we got to speak for them too. So we got to do as much as we can as Americans and born together for them people, because you never know. You know what I'm saying? You never know when you need them people too.
Right.
So that's the whole point. Like, you know, I'm gonna just tell you something off the record, but on the record, like in my store, somebody I know for many years came to my store to buy a pair of sneakers. He was treated unfairly by somebody who knows him for a long time. You know, like my manager,
Right,
you know,
right.
try to play him and all that. So he called me up and he was like, "Yo, Joe," and this guy ain't no like. This guy's rich.
Right,
I don't even know why he came to our store.
Right.
So when he called me, I called him back up and I said, "Yo, my man, y'all treated him like that?" And they was like, "Nah, you know, because you're strict." I was like, "Yo, my man, you know we know that guy 20-something years, man. You're power tripping.
Right.
Tomorrow we might not have this store, man. You're
Gotcha.
playing yourself."
Right.
Got you.
So they had to call him back up, say sorry, do whatever they had to do to make him feel like. But you know, people start power tripping and start thinking they better than other people, and they forget about them people. But when you in that situation, you need somebody to help you too.
There it is.
And Donald Trump, man, he's a major problem.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? So, hey, I don't even know what to tell you, man. You know, I'm trying to ride out these 4 years.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
I never wanted 4 years to go
Fat
faster
Joe for
in my
president.
life.
Fat Joe for president.
Fat Joe can't,
Hey, brother. Well,
Fat Joe can't be president, man.
Get you honest.
Too much skeletons in
At the end of the
closet,
day,
baby.
anybody can do better than Trump right now, man.
This is
No
true.
question.
Now, I vote for Kanye or something. I vote for Kanye. I don't
Hey,
care.
Johnny Blaze is the best collabo ever, flat out.
Thank you, man.
Ever, B.
flat out. Hey, well, brother, we appreciate you taking out the time, man. Make sure you go out. Any last words to people in Detroit? Tell them to go buy this album,
Listen,
man.
stream the album, buy the album, whatever, you know, because nowadays streaming is even more important than the buying. Like they streaming the album 1,500,000 times a day.
Wow.
Like think about that, 1,500,000 times a day. Either 500,000 people listening 3 times in a row, or 1,500,000 people are listening.
streaming.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
Right.
it's like really, 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 really crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, go get that Plata Plomo. The album is insane. If you don't get it now, you're gonna get it. Cause you're gonna walk in a barbershop, you're gonna walk in somewhere, they're gonna play it, and you're gonna be like, "Oh my God,
Crazy.
I can't believe I was sleeping on this album."
So let's end on that note, man. Let's get into this money showers one time. You introduce
Right
it.
now, Fat Joe, my sis Remy Ma, Ty Dolla $ign, Money Showers off that Plata Plomo album, Hot 107.5.
You know how it goes. The morning heat. Fat Joe. Round of applause.